today, and just in a bit we're going to start trading binary options and record the day 4 of Path to Million series. Stay tuned.
So let's get back to business and start doing what we all are here for. I'm gonna set up the indicators first. I'm gonna turn on the Bollinger Bands and make the indicator. Here we go. And also I'm gonna switch to the Japanese candlesticks and set them to 60 seconds. That's something that helped me to get better rate of wins during my previous trades, and I'm gonna try to stick to it. So once again, this is day 4 of the Path to Million video series, where I started with $1,000 and managed to grow it up to 8,300, and my goal for today is gonna be not like the previous times. I'm not gonna try to double the amount, but I will try to earn 50% of my today's deposit. So we are 8 seconds away, and probably it should be a good moment for the rise stake. So I realized that my first 3 days were like full of risks, and there was a bigger chance to lose the deposit. So in order to make it safer, and in order to make more money in the long term and not to blow the account, I'm gonna stick to a more safe strategy. And our first stake wins. We put $1,000 and made $1,880 trading Bitcoin on Expertoption platform. So let's proceed. 10 seconds. Alright, so this is the perfect moment to enter the market. You see how the candle touched the upper line of the Bollinger Bands, and this is the perfect binary options signal showing that most likely the next candle is going to be lower than the previous one. So whenever the candle touches the upper line, the graph should start going down. Whenever the candle touches the lower line, the graph should start going up. And this is exactly what happened here, guys. We put $1,000 and made another almost $1,900, and you see, just a couple minutes passed and we are already on the halfway to our today's goal. And the graph touched the upper line again, and I do hope that this is a good sign, that this is the good signal to proceed. And we got 30 seconds. So I watched this video recently on Business Insider, and it was explaining how much you need to save in order to become a millionaire by 65 years old. And if you are 35, you need to save $11 per day, or $4,100 yearly. If you're 30, it's just $6 per day and $2,300 yearly. Another win, ladies and gentlemen, and we are at $11,000 level. Really quick, I do really like the Bollinger Bands indicator, helping me to win such a big amount of trades. So getting back to the video news, if you're 25, you need to save $3.50 per day. If you're 20, it's just $2 per day, or $700 yearly. And this will, if you do it every day, it will allow you to become a millionaire by 65. But there is one single condition that you need to take into account. You need to invest those money. You need to invest them, otherwise they will just be losing their value because of the inflation. And I do also invest money, and binary options is my favorite form of investments, because you don't need to wait for the whole year to make 10% profit. You can double your deposits really quick on daily basis, but of course it doesn't happen with everyone right away. It takes time, it takes efforts, and looks like we are not in the best position here because it's just blowing the roof here. We got 8 seconds left, and looks like we are losing this one. And this is crazy. You see how higher it is than the upper line, and this is why I just made, instead of $1,000 stake, I made $2,000 at a time, because I do believe that after such a crazy growth, after such a crazy breakthrough through the upper line, the graph should start eventually going down. Of course, I can't be 100% sure in it. Let's see how it goes, but there is a good probability that it's gonna happen. But apparently it's not. I just lost $2,000, and I got back to the position which I had at the very beginning. Okay, let's see. We still got 15 seconds to make a decision, and I do think that eventually this should stop. That breakthrough should eventually end, and the graph will start going down. Otherwise I just will lose, and I won't be able to continue the series. And of course I invested much less than that. My initial investment was just $1,000, but you know, it's always a bad feeling when you lose the money. But not in this case. Finally we got back to the level where we were before my losses. We are at $10,700 level. So let's see what else we can do here. Another $1,000 for the fall. So there is one thing that I mentioned earlier about the Bollinger Bands, and I will repeat it. It works best on the trendless market. So this is why those two losses happened with me, because there was a really significant upwards growing trend, and it wasn't the perfect moment to enter the market. And you see how we just lost another trade. It's hard for me to break through that $10,000 line. My goal for today is $12,000, so I'm gonna continue until I get there. 5 seconds. Okay, this time I'm making my stake for the rise. So let's wait another 15 seconds until we get the results. So there is a lot of buzz on the internet that saying that binary options is a scam, and I'll tell you this: you hear it mostly in two cases, from the people who don't do their homework, who trade foolishly and blow their accounts, or the second case is from the people who trade with non-reliable brokers. And the first case is much worse than the second one, because you can always switch to another broker and start making good profits, and be sure that you're gonna get all your payments on time and that you are in the good hands. But the first case, when you just do things in a foolish way, when you don't do it smart, this is something that I actually don't even have the advice for how to be in this case. So just like that, we got back to 8700 level. It's just back and forth movement, like oscillating line, taking us up to 10,000 level and getting us back to 8700 level. But I hope I didn't do it on time, so I just waited until there were 2 seconds left, and I didn't click quick enough. Alright, let's see the history. Yeah, there was such a huge upwards trend going on. That's where I didn't do it right. That's where I had to wait until it ends and make my stake on the trendless market. Anyway, we're gonna fix it now. Just give me a couple of minutes, and I have the feeling that we're gonna get to our today's goal without any issues. Okay. This is a big stake. This one is bigger than the ones that I have been making in this series. Of course, Bollinger Bands didn't give me any strong signal, mostly because it is the indicator that's showing the information with some kind of a bit of tiny lag, mostly because it analyzes the information, that the data that already happened, and showing it to you. Basically it shows you in real time but not predicts anything. And if I'm gonna win this one, we will reach the today's goal and we will be done for today. So another 10 seconds and we will see how it works out. 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Just amazing. This is how I wanted it to happen. I wanted it to happen like within the first several trades without going up and down, and we just made $4,000 profit. This was day 4 of the Path to Million series. I congratulate us with this win. I'm glad that I will be able to continue making more videos in this series using the different binary option strategies and applying different indicators. subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I will be trying to show you more and more. Take care, guys. Bye bye.